Few days. This afternoon we've had lots of cloud cover and it has been fairly close to normal in terms of temperatures. We are still dry for the moment, but we're watching what's out here to the northwest. This is a big storm system. It's creating 50-mile-per-hour winds across parts of the upper Midwest and the upper Great Lakes. That is going to dive down into Ohio during the day tomorrow, and it's going to bring some of that snow and those gusty winds into Ohio. Right now, a couple of flurries are all we have. Otherwise, we are mostly cloudy, and we will stay that way for the next few hours. At John Glenn Columbus International Airport right now, cloudy and 36. Feels like 30, the wind out of the southeast at this point. Your Bassett Services heating and cooling current conditions relatively uniform across the region between about 33 and 39. It's going to be a mild night tonight, but as we get toward the morning hours is when you're really going to notice that it gets a little breezy and the wind chill will be a little stronger. So Delaware feels like 32, feels like 37 in Logan and Athens at 33. So here's your evening. 8 o'clock, we're still dry. 10 o'clock, still dry. After midnight is when some of this begins to move in. And at this point, we're real close to the freezing mark. So this is a wet snow that falls somewhere between rain and snow. It's those big, heavy, wet flakes. So that makes the roads wet. By the time we get into your morning commute, now we're still pretty close to the freezing mark. You're going to have wet roads, and you may have some slick spots, especially outside of the outer belt. Bridges and overpasses, as always, because they have the best chance of freezing first. 31 degrees for an overnight low tonight with those scattered showers moving in. And you see the swirl right here? This is 8 o'clock in the morning. That's the actual low pressure center. That moves right into Ohio, and at noon, it's sitting right over Columbus. So we end up with scattered snow showers. You see how there's also a chance for a little rain ahead of that, too? So the temperatures are warm enough that it may waver back and forth a little bit between rain and snow. By 8 o'clock in the evening, we're cold again. We're back into snow showers, but this is still going to be some of that wet snow that the numbers don't really suggest it accumulates all that much because it's a lot of water. So what we end up with is maybe a quarter, half inch on some grassy areas, mostly north of Columbus, but it is still enough to make things slick. So you're going to want to pay attention in the morning. 33 at 6 a.m. Getting into the afternoon, our temperatures will climb back into the upper 30s with a high around 38 degrees. Then Saturday, it is cold. 29 for the high, will be in the mid-20s at game time. 28 with sunshine on Sunday. Monday